Free Houses has a serious map problem. Today I want to talk about the unique map situation in Free Houses. With Fortune's Weave on the horizon, one of my biggest hopes for that game is they do not reuse maps as egregiously as they did in Free Houses. So what do I even mean by this? Well, Free Houses, for the two people that may not know, is a game revolving around a route split. There are 4 routes for you to 100% the game, and in those routes, you will be playing the same maps over and over and over. I think there's quite a high likelihood with Fortune's Weave building up this narrative of 4 competing main characters that there could, once again, be route splits. And I am praying that they will not fall into the same trap as Free Houses. I'm going to be going through every single map that you would play in an 100% run of Free Houses, so doing all 4 routes. I'm going to be generous and I'm going to ignore skirmishes, but just bear in mind that if you are playing the game 4 times, you're probably going to be doing at least a few skirmishes throughout the months. And whenever you do a skirmish, it's a reused map. I want to be very clear on what I mean by a unique map. So let's have a look at the dictionary definition, shall we? Unique, being the only existing one of its type, or more generally, unusual or special in some way. We're going to go with being the only existing one of its type. So that means that if you 100%ed the game by playing all 4 routes, you only ever encountered this map once. So how many unique maps are there going to be? Spoiler alert, it's not 40.
Out, Speedwing. My Barry's theory is blatantly false. The main game is closer to 40 unique maps.
40 unique maps? No, it doesn't. 40 unique maps? That is not true at all. No, get out the Wikipedia.
Away with saying
get the Wikipedia up right now. It's not 40 unique maps. What are you smoking? What game are you playing? I would love to play the Free Houses copy that you've got. 40 unique maps. So White Clouds is kind of a free layup for me. No matter which route you pick, you have to play the first 12 chapters 4 times. You're going to have to play them in each route that you do. But some of them are even more egregious than this. Chapter 7, Battle of Gronder Field, is also the Chapter 17 of Azure Moon and Verdant Wind. The Sealed Forest that you encounter in Chapter 10 across all 4 routes is also used in Hubert's Paralogue and Casper and Mercedes' Paralogue, a whopping 6 times. Holy Tomb is used in Rhea's Paralogue, and the Garrick Mark Monastery from Chapter 12 in all 4 routes is also used in Chapter 21 of Silver Snow. But I mean, this was a freebie. We all knew this was going to happen. Now that we get the route split, we're going to have tons of unique maps, as each one is a curated experience following a different character and their interactions with the story. Right? Reunion at Dawn is used in Chapter 13 of Azure Moon, Verdant Wind, and Silver Snow. Hey, Crimson Flower's not there, so maybe it got a unique Chapter 13. Well, no. Bridge of Myrddin is used in Chapter 16, Azure Moon, Verdant Wind, and Silver Snow, also clocking in at a 4. Chapter 14 of Azure Moon, Verdant Wind, Silver Snow, and Chapter 15 of Crimson Flower are all back in the Garrick Mark Monastery. Ruined version. Now technically this is reusing the map from Chapter 12, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and count it as a separate deal, just because it is slightly different. Chapter 14 of Crimson Flower is also visited in Chapter 19 of Azure Moon and in Jamir's Paralogue. Chapter 16 of Crimson Flower is revisited in Dimitri's Paralogue. Verdiad for Chapter 18 of Crimson Flower is also in Chapter 18 of Azure Moon. Talatean Plains, Chapter 17 of Crimson Flower. And that's it. A unique map! A unique map! You only encounter this once in a 100% playthrough of Free Houses, so there we go. We can add one unique map to the counter. We're only on Chapter 17. Oh dear. Valley of Torment. My favorite, the Volcano map, is visited in Chapter 15 of Azamoon, Verdant Wind, Silver Snow, and its Ingrid's Paralogue. Fort Mercius is Chapter 20 of Azamoon, Chapter 18 of Verdant Wind, and Chapter 17 of Silver Snow. Ember, Chapter 21 of Azamoon, Chapter 19 of Verdant Wind, and Chapter 18 of Silver Snow. The Imperial Palace is Chapter 22 of Azamoon, Chapter 20 of Verdant Wind, Chapter 19 of Silver Snow. Not doing well here. We got hyped up by one unique map, but it's been a bad chain. Shambhala is Chapter 21 of Verdant Wind and Chapter 20 of Silver Snow. The Caledonian Plateau in Chapter 22 of Verdant Wind is unique. It's another unique map. You can put that counter up to 2. 2 unique maps. And those are all the mainline stories. These are the main chapters of each route. But don't worry, we have a few more paralogues to get through. Perhaps we can up those numbers a bit.
That's dangerous!
Let's up those numbers!
The Bryonac Plateau for Ash and Catherine's paralogue is unique. Or is it? See, now I said that I wasn't going to include skirmishes in this, as technically, you know, they're optional maps where you might pick certain ones or not. You could also make an argument that the paralogues are optional, but let's be real, they're mainline story map. But the issue with this one is it is a skirmish map that you are forced into playing. You have to play this as a sort of skirmish tutorial on all 4 routes. So this one is maybe a 0.5 unique map. Bodlin's Throat is used in Cyril and Hilda's paralogue, but also in Edelgard's. Mountains in Fargus is used for both Deju and Hanneman's paralogue. Kingdom Territory is Felix, Sylvain, and Annette's paralogues, clocking in at 3 uses. Rhodos Coast, Blaine and Seta, is unique. You do not do this in any other paralogues or routes. Congratulations, we can put that number up. Alliance Territory is Ignat's and Lorenz's paralogue. Brigid is used for both Petra's paralogue and Marianne's, unfortunately. Lake Tuatates, by the way, I'm probably butchering the pronunciations of these, is Leonie and Lindhart's paralogue joined together, and it's unique. It's unique. Empire Territory, Ferdinand and Lucifia, also unique. We're on a roll. And finally, the Sreng region, Lord's paralogue, is also unique. So there we go. We finished it off with some unique maps right at the end. This puts our total to 6 or 6.5, depending how you feel about the 4 skirmish. There are 6.5 unique maps among the 110 individual chapters and paralogues that you will play through if you want to 100% free houses. This is a huge issue. This is really not good. Now, other games in this series of route splits are no strangers to reusing maps, but none of them have ever come to being as shameless as this. I am praying that if Fortune's Weave wants to go down the route of having a route split, that they actually give you a unique experience in each route, so it doesn't just feel like a slog of, oh, I've been here before. But let me know what you think down below. Do you not mind this? Are they different enough just by the nature of having different characters and different enemies on them? Or do you also think that they really dropped the ball here with this? Well, next time, I'll catch you later.